State of New California. Notice to all Californians. Grievance 74, June 25th, 2019. New California is a new state in development exercising its constitutional right to form from the state of California. The process to form New California is authorized and codified in Article 4, Section 3 and 4 of the United States Constitution. Statement of intent. The citizens of New California have decided to remedy the abuse of power by the government of California by exercising their right to form a new state provided in United States Constitution Article 4, Section 3 and 4. We are determined to live under a state government in the United States of America and under the Constitution of the United States. New California Declaration of Independence of January 15, 2018 states, whenever any form of government becomes destructive, it is the right of the people to alter or to abolish it, and to institute new government. When a long train of abuses and acts to seize and hold the people's power without legal authority and pursuing invariably the same object that clearly demonstrates a design to reduce them under absolute despotism, it is their right, it is their duty to throw off such government and to provide new guards for their future security. Preamble of the New California State Constitution states, we, the representatives of the undersigned counties within the state of California, do acknowledge and humbly invoke the favor of Almighty God for continued civil and religious liberty to ourselves and our posterity. First Amendment of the United States Constitution states, Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press or the right of the people peaceably to assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. The counties of New California bring forward 95 grievances to be announced in public on Tuesday at 11 a.m. State of New California Grievance 74, Declaration of Grievance, Statement of Facts. The people of California are suffering from a tyrannical state government which fails to provide a Republican form of governance, enables and supports across its southern border the invasion of the United States of America by illegal foreign nationals, and protects vicious criminals who commit outrageous acts of violence upon the citizens of America, all caused by a government of and for a monoparty system led by a tyrannical dictator who openly defies federal law. California state government is in direct violation of the following. United States Constitution, Article 4, Section 4. The United States shall guarantee to every state in this union a republican form of government and shall protect each of them against invasion and on application of the legislature or of the executive when the legislature cannot be convened against domestic violence. United States Constitution, Article 6. This Constitution and the laws of the United States which shall be made in pursuance thereof, and all treaties made, or which shall be made under the authority of the United States, shall be the supreme law of the land, and the judges in every state shall be bound thereby anything in the Constitution or laws of any state to the contrary notwithstanding. Lawless leadership is the order of the day. California's mono-party political machine is socialist governor, along with socialist elected officials, agencies, and regional governance boards are colluding to create a lawless form of government in direct defiance of Article 4, Section 4, and Article 6 of the United States Constitution. California's socialist governor is leading the lawlessness effort to dismantle the Constitution rule of law in California and the United States. While the president was announcing the cessation of aid to Central American countries to stem the invasion of illegal foreign nationals into the United States, the California socialist governor was meeting with the president of El Salvador. The socialist governor was carrying the opposite message as the president, expressing the importance of U.S. aid. America needs leadership internationally, he said. California will assert itself if this administration wants to walk away. International aid and immigration are handled by the federal government, but the socialist governor has shown an incredible ability to disregard tradition and law to forge forward with his own agenda in an autocratic way. As mayor of San Francisco in 2004, the socialist governor violated state law and ignored the will of the people when he authorized his office to issue marriage licenses to same-sex couples. The socialist governor has embarked on a pattern of ignoring existing law, a pattern that has become more and more brazen, yet every bit as successful. He was the face of the successful referendum to legalize marijuana in California in 2016. The next year, as a result, he took in hundreds of thousands of dollars in campaign contributions from the cannabis industry, all despite the fact that it was and continues to be illegal under federal law. Additional states since have followed California, and the U.S. Department of Justice thus far has not interfered. The socialist governor declared California a sanctuary state, ignoring federal immigration laws. The socialist governor signed an executive order setting a moratorium on the death penalty, giving a reprieve to 737 criminals who had been given the death sentence through California's judicial system. As in the past, this act came just 3 years after the California voters rejected an initiative to end the death penalty, instead passing a measure to speed up executions. And it was just after he assured voters on the campaign trail that he would, in fact, enforce the death penalty. Based on the socialist governor's track record of pushing forward regardless of the law or the express will of the people, there can be little doubt that he will continue a lawlessness path. Article 4, Section 4 states the United States shall guarantee to every state in this union a republican form of government and shall protect each of them against invasion and on application of the legislature or of the executive when the legislature cannot be convened against domestic violence. In the words of the Declaration of Independence, governments derive their just powers from the consent of the governed. Without that consent, governments are tyrannies, unjustly handing out penalties with the stolen power they have seized by force or manipulation. Voices have been silenced. The Republic is dead in California. So it is in California today, but it does not have to be for the rest of the nation or New California state. Insurrection. The government of California, the current socialist governor and monoparty system, along with local officials, are following a coordinated design with the intent to actively engage in acts of insurrection against the U.S. Constitution. The Insurrection Act of 1807 is a United States federal law that governs the ability of the President of the United States to deploy military troops within the United States to put down lawlessness, insurrection, and rebellion. Acts of secession. Therefore, the California government, in conjunction with the socialist state executive instituted wherever the current socialist governor has usurped power, has created a reign of terror on the United States citizens living in California with the intent to secede from the United States of America and thus destroy the very union of states which secures our liberty and freedom. Abdication of authority. Betrayal by the sitting socialist governor of California, the monoparty legislature, and local elected officials is evidence of the abdication of their responsibilities of authority and sovereignty over the state and citizens of the United States living in California. Prayer. The citizens of New California State pray for the President to exercise his authority under the Insurrection Act of 1807 to end the tyranny being foisted upon the United States citizens living in California State. This concludes these proceedings. For more information and to donate, please visit newcaliforniaoc.org. Thank you.